All right, folks, Steve Berg here. Usually I'm on that side of the camera. For some weird reason, I'm on this side of the camera. I don't know, how does this happen? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you got up and walked over here.
I guess that's how it works. Got Jordan on the master mix over there. Anyway, Matt wanted me to do a little motorcycle talk.
Yeah, man.
And car talk segment with you.
What about trucks? We talk about trucks?
Trucks, cars,
vans,
all that.
anything.
Let's start with the four wheels.
Yeah, man.
I'm sure you've got like at least a fleet of cool stuff. Like, how do you manage all that?
Well, you know, I love the Oldsmobiles. I love the Oldsmobiles since I was a kid. So I do have a couple. I do have a couple Oldsmobiles now. I still have the '66.
Nice, the white one.
From
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers. You know, Russell Rogers' father over there in Fort Worth. I bought it, and that was a long time ago. Like 96 or 97.
Yeah, mid-90s on that.
I bought a 66 Delta 88, and I still got it. And her name's Baby Lou, and she's sweet.
We rode in that a couple years ago.
A few times, man. And then the newest Oldsmobile I got is a 61 bubble top, and you know, it looks like the Batmobile.
Yeah.
It's like black, red interior, got a red pinstripe, got Kragers with red line tires on it. And it's a cool car.
Well, when you have that many cool cars, how do you keep them all in the rotation? You know, choose which one, and making sure they're all turnkey ready and ready to go.
It is tricky. I have a couple cars that are just on the back burner. You know, they're just, I guess you call it, they're in cold storage right now. You know, but I've got a couple cars that I keep running, and you definitely got to start them up every couple of weeks and get them moving. And then I have a truck, the 71 sheet,
the C10. Yeah. And that's your own personal drive around truck?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then
you may have seen it around town with the Elm Street tattoo logo.
Orange and white with Elm Street Tattoo 13 on the door.
Very cool.
But definitely, we talked about music, loving music. But my other lifelong love is motor vehicles. You know, I've always had motorcycles, and I've spent the last couple of years, you know, restoring some older motorcycles and traveling the country with my buddy Jeff Milburn and going to swap meets and, you know.
Well, motorcycles take up less room than cars, so.
Yeah, less parts to buy and less room. You can put 5 motorcycles in the same spot as you can put
I know you got
car.
more than 5 motorcycles. Just not to be like grandiose, but like what's the count? What are you up to?
I would say I have a few dozen. That's a fair number. That's a fair statement. Have a few dozen.
Nice.
And I do have a couple motorcycles that are perfectly, you know, done really nice, and they're put in their spot, and I'm not driving them around, but I do have, and I got quite a few that are on a rotation that I ride all the time.
So say if you were going to go from here to LA, short notice, what would be your go-to motorcycle?
The newest motorcycle that I have. I have a 2013 Electric Glide that I rode here tonight. That's the long haul road. That's the long haul bike. I can jump on it and do 600 miles at a time and get places really quick.
So that's the bike when you do like the organized trips.
Tour,
yeah. Which I was mentioning earlier. You know, I followed. I think last year your ride had more content. You know, on the social networks. So I was following you on your ride with your group. The same time I was following another friend of mine, you know, I'm a year older than you, so we're our same age, 2 different worlds, but still 2 different dudes, 2 different groups, had the time of their lives. And I was watching it play out. Yeah. You know, like his feed was right under yours, like they'd probably be friends if and when you guys meet, but wow, 2 different worlds. It looks like you had a blast doing your rides and events.
I mean, I love road trips. You know, whether it's in a car or a truck or a motorcycle, I just love being on the road. But traveling on a motorcycle with all your tattoo gear and just going town to town and tattooing, getting to a town, tattooing, and then going to a show and then partying all night and up early in the morning, right to the next town. The Bike Riders Tour is action packed.
Oh, sounds like
and
it.
It's,
well, let me ask you this: on the tattoo end of the Bike Riders Tour, you know, road tripping, whether it's in a van, truck, car, or especially a motorcycle, will take its physical toll, especially, you know, in the summer heat and everything. Like, how do you psych yourself up to do tattoos after being on the road all day like that?
I mean, that tour it's the most fun. It's a lot of work, but it is work. It is exhausting. I mean, it is fun to ride, but when you got to get up at 7 a.m. and leave Phoenix so you can be in Albuquerque for a 2 p.m. tattoo appointment, I mean, there's times where we are like cooking it, you know, where we're.
So you have a hard cutoff time of, hey, we gotta
be at a tattoo shop in Albuquerque by 2 o'clock. So
Right.
we do the math and look at the map and think about the things like, well, we want to stop for lunch at least somewhere, but you know, some days it's like we don't have time to stop for lunch. We got to get straight to the tattoo shop.
Do you have a 2019 Bike Riders Tour?
You know, we just the first actual correspondence about it went down last night. I got a text from Ben, and we started going back and forth about the possibility of June. You know, I have a busy schedule. He has a busy schedule.
I'm sure, especially in June. Yeah.
Trying to like juggle a time. I mean, it's got to be summer, you know, when we do it. You know, because hey, that's the best time for the shows and the
and the good rideable weather. Yeah.
Depending on where we go, the weather's got to be good. But better to be hot than freezing. You know?
Sure, or wet or freezing. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, hot and wet is great. Cold and wet is
not so great.
It's pretty much undoable. You know, if it's raining and it's 35 degrees out, it pretty much puts a halt to it.
Oh yeah.
If it's 100 degrees out, you're praying for rain. So we're trying to juggle our schedule. Lucero's booking tours obviously for next year, and I'm trying to schedule out when we're going to film Ink Master and stuff. So far we're looking for June.
Well, man, I definitely live vicariously through some of the posts from all the fun stuff you do. Maybe I'll get to catch you on the tour one day, get a little tattoo or something somewhere.
Yeah, man. It's the perfect it's everything I love. Motorcycles, music, and tattoos. You know, I get to ride a motorcycle every day. I get to do a couple tattoos every day. I get to go to a live concert every night. And that's a lot of fun.
When the ride is over, do you not ride motorcycles for a while? Do you stick with 4 wheels?
No, I pretty much ride every day. You know, if there's, unless I have to pick something up, and carry more than I can carry on my motorcycle, I'll ride a motorcycle to work at least because I'm pretty close to work. From my house to the shop.
Man, be careful out there on the road, and looking forward to catching up with you. And just following you on Instagrams and in real life and everything.
Yeah,
man, it's been great talking to you.
Hey, thank you.
All right.